Today is Thursday, Parashat Tazria, and the Mishnah and Gemara of today in Chok Israel. One of the subjects that is dealt with is the subject of korbanot, sacrifices that are brought to the Bet HaMikdash. And there are sacrifices of different types. Sacrifices of an animal, if it was a sheep or a bull. There are sacrifices of birds, a dove. There sacrifices also an offering of solet, of fine flour, that is prepared in a certain way. And the Mishnah and the Gemara make both a very important point. What is important is not the value, the monetary value of the offering that you bring to Bet HaMikdash. What is more important is how your heart is directed towards Hashem. In other words, the intention in bringing the korban, because after all, everything in the world belongs to Hashem. Li tevel umlo'ah, the pasuk says. Hashem owns the whole universe. So what, we're bringing him an offering for something that belongs to him? So what is important is not the value of what is brought, as long as the heart of the person is in the right place. If a person brings a small offering, but he's really in his mind and in his heart and his thoughts dedicated to Hashem, and he gives it with the proper intention, that would have a lot more value than something that would be more valuable monetarily speaking, but yet not with the right intention. So what Hashem tells us is, in bringing the sacrifices, is not because he needs the sacrifices. It's for our own good, and how that feeling and that emotion and that intention that we bring it with is what is really the thing that is important. And not just in the subject of sacrifices, but in general. When we do mitzvot, when we say beracha, when we say a blessing, when we do any of these things as we serve Hashem, what is very important is, what is our intention when we're doing this? What do we have in mind? This is a very important part of any mitzvah that we do. And in the sacrifices, is done for our own benefit. Not to get, of course we bring it as a korban, but the word korban also has the meaning of karov, close, or lekarev, to bring close. So it's actually for our own benefit to come close to Hashem. As we bring these offerings, we come closer to Hashem. So what we have in mind, what we have in our heart is very important as we involved in that activity. And as the Mishnah says, "Ubilvad shechaven adam edato lashamayim." So long as a person directs his heart towards the heaven, that's what's important, not necessarily the monetary value of that offering that he brought. And this was from the Mishnah and the Gemara of today in Chok Israel. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.